Good afternoon, you're watching Lunchtime News on TV1. But before we head into our stories, first we'll take a look at headlines. Party leaders decide to debate government policy state on the 10th of May. Landslide in Haldamulla, Dambulla. Rohita Gunawardena comments on the cabinet reshuffle. 30 injured after explosion in London, UK. Party leaders have decided to debate the government policy state on the 10th of May. The government policy statement is to be presented to Parliament when it resumes session on the 8th. With that, we move on to one of your leading stories. Now, the Disaster Management Centre says a mountainous area along the Valahaputanna and Ginigadgala road is prone to landslides. Assistant Director of the Badula District Disaster Management Centre, ELM, Udaya Kumar, noted that there was reports of falling rocks in the area last night. Two families living there have been evacuated last night. Another family living in a house located further down the road has been evacuated due to the risk. Our correspondent said that over 350 families in the Grama Seva division, Kirimatye, Nidangoda, Ginigatgala had been obstructed due to landslides. A group of parliamentarians representing the joint opposition called on former President Maithripala yesterday. The parliamentarians expressed following views to the media after the meeting.
The new cabinet is a scientific cabinet of ministers. That is good. The wildlife has been handed over to its owner. I saw him saying that there will be justice for wild animals. These have been given in a very suitable manner. I think the trees will bear fruits and flowers from tomorrow. People will get onto the streets and play guitars and sing songs. What will be the reason? The problems in the country will be over. There are 42 cabinet ministers and there are 80 state and deputy ministers. When you collect the money that will be spent on these 80 people, the people will be able to live happily from tomorrow.
Singapore, Sri Lanka, Nidas, Velanda Givisum.
We spoke extensively about the attempt to sneak in and enact the free trade agreement with Singapore without presenting it to Parliament. We spoke about a program to rally the people against such acts that are done unconstitutionally and to disrupt the economy and cripple the nation.
විරුද්ධව ජනතාව පෙළගැස්වීම සඳහා වෙන වැඩපිළිවෙළවල් සාකච්ඡා කළා.
ඉතින් දැන් අපි 8 වෙනිදාට පාර්ලිමේන්තුව රැස් වෙනවානේ.
We will be here in Parliament on the 8th. When Parliament convenes, there will be 16 who will join us. We are very happy about it. We will welcome them to the opposition.
බොහොම ආදරෙන් අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ව බාර ගන්නවා. විපක්ෂයට.
15 SLFP MPs who withdrew from the government called on former Prime Minister DM Jayantha at his Gamphala residence.
The president's tenure ends in another year and a half. He cannot step away in 4 years, so he will definitely be in office this year as well. There is no possibility to rectify anything. The same is happening to this government. They are trying to work against each other. The world has accepted the fact, however, they will not come to support us with financial aid. The UNP called on the president and said they cannot work with Ranil. They informed the same to us as well. They said they cannot work with Ranil. When the number of UNP members who did not favour him grew, the president called the Prime Minister and asked him to step down. But he did not listen to that.
He then called the heads of the UNP and informed them it is better for the Prime Minister to resign. He did not listen. The entire UNP parliamentary group wanted him to leave, but he did not listen. All our MPs unanimously decided and requested Ranil to leave. He did not do so. Then the motion of no confidence was presented. The idea of the motion of no confidence was brought forward by the United National Party. 7 or 8 members of our party are preparing themselves to move to the UNP. We voted for the motion of no confidence. We left the government and we spoke to the President. We expressed our thoughts. And it is clear the Prime Minister has no journey with the UNP or the SLFP.
An event to present fishing equipment to the Gandhara Fishing Union in Kapugama Mathura was held yesterday under the patronage of Southern Provincial Councillor Pasandayapa Abevarthana.
රටේ මිනිස්සු ජාතික ආණ්ඩුවකින් මොකද්ද බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ? රටේ මිනිස්සු ජාතික ආණ්ඩුවකින් බලාපොරොත්තුනේ හැමදාම Sri Lanka.
If there is an SLFP government, they discontinue the policies put forward by the UNP and vice versa. The people thought that if a national government came about, there will be national policies that will be implemented. They thought whatever party comes into power, the national policies will continue. We saw in the past 3 years that no such policies were created. We tried really hard to get all the parties together and get this program going. I do not think we will ever be able to do this until this Prime Minister is in power. He had his good moments when he created the National Youth Services Council, and he worked well when he was the Minister of Education. Every object has an expiry date. Everyone loses practicality and knowledge at a certain age. I think that is what has happened to the Prime Minister. He is being criticised from within the party itself.
පොළොවේ පය ගහලා ඒ සමාජයේ දැනුම නැති කාලයක් දැන් අගමැතිතුමාටත් මං හිතන්නේ ඒක තමයි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් පක්ෂය ඇතුළෙන් මේ විවේචනය කරනවා.
Police said they are yet to apprehend any suspects in connection with the theft of the Lifetime Achievement Silver Medal that was presented together with a Golden Peacock Award to late Dr. Lester James Pearis by India. The police media unit said that a special operation has been launched by the Bambalapitiya police. The medal was last seen near the mortal remains of late Dr. Pearis yesterday. It must be noted, if someone has stolen this prestigious award given to Lester James Pearis, it is a very shameful act. Late Dr. Lester James Pearis received this award in the year 2000 at the 31st International Cinema Award in India, commending the services rendered by him to the movie industry.
What precautions will you take when faced with a flood? A program to create awareness on pre-flood preparations on the 5th, 6th and 7th of May in Kalatura, Gaul, Mathura and Ratnapura. A joint effort by GovMatha and the Asia Pacific Alliance for Disaster Management.
One person was killed after a lorry veered off the road and hit another lorry in Bowatta along the Chillau to Kurunagala main road. The deceased was identified as S. Devasinghe, resident of Iliptadenia, Mungandaluwa, a father of one. The deceased was selling clothing items with another person on the side of the road when the accident happened. The driver of the lorry was arrested by the police. The Bingaria police is conducting further investigations into the incident. The villagers of Karlugaswava were alleged that elephants who visit the area daily destroyed their crops. Karlugaswava is an area where wild elephants roam frequently. Villagers point out that elephants destroyed their coconut, banana and mango crops. As a result, the villagers charge that they do not have adequate crops even for private consumption.
We cultivated 225 coconut trees across 4 acres, but none of those trees have been spared.
We can't live with the elephants. The parliament talks only about the government problems. No one talks about us. The people of the area points out that they don't have any proper electricity. As a result, elephants who come to villages remain in the village without going back. People are requesting officers to chase away the wild elephants to the Tambo Reserve.